Everybody, welcome back to Shop NBC. I'm Skip Conley, your host. We have a brand new way to heat your home affordably and efficiently, and you're not even going to know you have a heater in the room. This is Ed Goyanis. He's the sales manager from Econoheat. Shake my hand. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Nice to see you again. I've seen you on TV before.
Absolutely.
Good to see you again. All right, get right into it. What do we have here, Ed?
Well, what we have here is the world's original wall panel convection heater by Econoheat. Econoheat, well over 20 years ago, originally designed this, invented this, and been manufacturing this right out of Cape Town, South Africa ever since.
Wow. Now, how does this work differently from other heaters that I have in my home right now?
Well, there's a couple of interesting things about this. Number one, it uses convection heat, natural convection heat. There are no moving parts at all, so it's completely silent. You don't hear it, it won't wake you up in the middle of the night, so you can sleep peacefully. Second of all, it uses very low wattage. It's only 400 watts, so it's an incredible energy saver, which saves everyone money.
Okay. Now, I know some of the heaters today dry out the room. You get the stuffy nose,
Yes.
you get the cracked skin. Is that going to happen with this?
Big problem. Absolutely not. As a matter of fact, this has no exposed elements whatsoever. What you have is a fiber cement board with proprietary elements inside that gets hot, but the element is actually inside of the board. So no exposed elements means that you will not dry the oxygen out of the air, so you eliminate the dry nose, the dry throat, the dry eyes, and any allergy problems associated with it.
All right. If I'm walking by, I accidentally touch it, am I going to burn myself?
Not unless you really want to. You gotta really put your hand on there and keep it on there.
Okay, so it's safe.
It's safer. I like to say that this is similar to putting your hand on a warm hood of a car, because what this has here is very slow thermal conductivity properties. So you could put your hand here, and it's going to take a little while before you realize that it's hot. So if a child happens to walk past it, or your dog or your cat goes next to it, they brush up against it, you're not going to have any issues whatsoever.
This is so very interesting. Okay, I got a lot more questions. How do you install this?
Oh, this is so easy. I can even install this within 10 minutes.
Can I install it?
You can probably.
Then anybody can install it.
Probably 11 minutes.
Okay.
First of all, we include all of the hardware. We include patented Econoheat installation hardware kit, and we've actually got two kits. What we have here are the kits for drywall, which is in 90% of our homes. Okay, we have the drywall installation kit, and we also have hardwall in case you happen to need to install it into a stud or a brick wall or what have you. Second of all, another thing that's really neat about our way we package the product is that we secure it very well. We have a secure foam insert that wraps around the heater. However, it's also your installation template. All you do is put this up against the wall. You mark your 4 holes, which we can see right here at the back of the foam insert. Mark your 4 holes. Take the included drill bit that we give you. Drill your 4 holes. Install your hardware. Pop it in. Plug it in. Turn it on. You're done.
Thank you for making it so easy. You don't know. The other question, I noticed that it's not flat up against the wall, it's actually out from the wall. What does that do?
Okay, what that does is that allows the wall panel convection heater to make a hot air pocket.
Okay.
What we're doing is we're taking 10% of the heat and forcing it out of the front as radiant heat. 90% of your heat is actually coming out of the back in the form of convection heat. So when it's about an inch away from the wall, this hot air pocket builds up between the wall and the panel heater. Now, we all remember from science class, hot air rises. As that hot air is going up, it's going to create a natural draft drawing in that colder air up off the floor. And as long as you keep it running, it's constantly warming that air mass in your room, taking the chill out of the air, making you comfortable.
What size room are we talking about to keep it efficient?
This will do about 120 square feet. We recommend 1 panel per 120 square feet. Now, naturally, that'll depend how far north or how far south you are. You might be able to get a little bit larger room in the southern parts of the country. Northern parts, maybe you want to stick with 120 square feet per panel, but typical bedroom, 10 by 12.
So we have to be within how many feet of an outlet?
You get a 6-foot cord already attached to it that you can plug right in, but you can use an extension cord if you need to. Not an issue. You can even install it on a lamp timer so you can have it cycle on and off all by itself if you like.
On and off switch is this?
We hide it right into the back.
A little red button?
On and off toggle switch.
Okay, so you just turn it on and let it go.
That's it.
Turn it off when you're done.
That's all.
All right, so seems pretty easy. What am I missing?
Very easy. That's about it, really. That's how simple it is.
I mean, you
can literally turn it on, run it all season, non-stop, 24 hours a day, all month long for 3 months straight without damaging the heater.
And the 400 watt is going to keep the bill down.
It's going to maintain the nice, comfortable temperature in your room to keep the chill out of the air,
Yeah.
and it's going to do that for about $1 a day.
Okay, now my room is not white, so does it come in other colors?
Unfortunately, it comes only in white. However, you can make it any color you want because it's completely paintable. As long as you use latex
No
paint.
kidding.
Absolutely. And, you know, we all have leftover paint in the garage.
Yeah,
We
sure.
paint something, we have a half a gallon of paint left over. Drag that out of the garage, stir it up, paint this. It'll match the decor in your room, blend right in, and becomes virtually invisible. Your kids have got room. As long as they use latex paint,
Yeah.
they can paint a pirate on here, put a ship on here,
Fun.
their favorite cartoon character, it doesn't matter.
Fun.
Latex paint, you can make it any.
So if we're only going to spend time in a certain couple of rooms during the day, why heat the entire house when you can heat this comfortably, affordably, efficiently, and put a little artwork on here if you want to? From EconoHeat, this wall panel heater, convection heater, is the way to go. Ed, thanks, man.
Thank you.
Appreciate
Good to see
it.
you.
Really,
Thank
great
you.
presentation. We'll be back with more right after this.